Hi students, welcome to another tutorial for Learn AutoCAD through examples. Here we're going to handle this sketch with a lot of circles and special shape inside. Cut the introduction and we can begin the activity. As you are aware, we're going to handle this activity through an A4 template. So let me open template A4 over here. So just double click to open it and our template is ready for the sketch. Now let's begin. This sketch should start from this point 100, 180 and we have three concentric circle at the beginning. So here this is circle number 1, which is with a diameter 20, and another circle over here with diameter 100, and inside we have diameter 70 and 30. We're going to deal with that later on. So before we begin, I would like to prepare the layers for this sketch. Go to layer properties and let me make new layer for object. The object should be in red color as our choice, and go for another for construction. And construction, I will prefer 253, the color code. You'll get the color here. And this is for the sender. And for the sender, I'm going to choose a green color. And the line type, we're going to load from sender to this line. And select the line type, put OK. So we fixed the send line type for the sender. And one more layer for at the end, we're gonna make some polylines here. For that I prefer black. So we managed to make the layers. Then let me close it. And let's start from object layer. And for object layer, we're gonna make the first circle with 100, 180, diameter 20. Start circle with diameter, and the coordinate is 100, 180, 100, 180, enter. Now the diameter is 20, you can enter that as well. That's it. Then we can go for the next circle, the big one with the diameter 100. Let me choose another circle, pick the same sender, and then the diameter is 100. Now we can draw this special slots over here. You can see the width of this slotting is 8 millimeter all over. This is 8 typical, you can see. So first I will construct this one, this shape. Then we can make a polar array to make a similar copy all over. So to construct this one, it's pretty much easy. You can go to offset and you can offset these axes. So for that, let me build the axis, change the layer to axis, choose the line and turn on ortho mode. I can pick this, click, move up, let it be there, and I can use the space bar to take this tool again. Again, space bar. That's it. So we managed to make the axis. Now what I can do, choose offset, and this distance total 8, so half of 84. So end up 4 millimeter this direction and 4 millimeter this direction. And then escape, then select these two lines. And we can convert this into object layer. Now return back. Here there is a circle with a diameter 85. I'm going to draw that one. Choose the circle with the diameter, click, and it is 85. Enter. We managed to find this intersection. Now the easiest way, I can choose 2-point circle. And again, start from this intersection, click, and come over here. And I can fix it over this intersection, click. That's it. Now we're supposed to change this thing into object layer. So that's it. So once you finish this thing, you can trim out the inner part. Let me choose the trim tool, and I need the trim between these two lines. Enter, and we can trim out this portion. So here you can see we managed to find it, and later we can trim the extra length for the line as well. I'm going to choose this circle, can trim off this one as well. Okay, that's it. Now you can see we managed to make this shape. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a polar array for this object. Choose polar array, select the object that you need to make array, then enter and pick this center. That's it. So we have 6 arrays. You can see in item count, which is what we want, and make sure if it is selected, you make sure you uncheck this option associative. If you select associative, you cannot edit it unit by unit. So let me uncheck this one and close. Now we can trim off the unnecessary part. So Control A to select everything, and you can choose the trim tool and easily trim out these connections. Okay, you can trim one by one. We are done with that part of the sketch. Now return back. We managed to make the first shape, and here now we're gonna make this area. To draw this one, we have to construct some more arrays. Let me explain how to do that. To get this line, it's very easy. You can offset a distance 4 because total is 8. So this will be 4. And for this circle on the top, which is available here, the diameter is 70. And for the small circle down here, the diameter is 30. So these 3 things are available, but this information is not included. So think about it, how we can make that line. If you observe it carefully, you can see there is another line over here. You can offset 4. And if you take the pairs, this is first pair, second pair, and you can see another pair of same kind of line. This is third and fourth, fifth, sixth, and the last one. Here you have another parallel lines. So what I'm going to do, I will construct the first pair and make an offset, and then I will make an array so that I can make 7 pairs, and we can easily identify this line. Okay, let me show you how we can do it. First, take offset, and I can offset at distance 4. Enter, and this direction, and the same distance over here. Now, as usual, I would like to convert this line into object layer, and then we can make an array for this thing. So go for polar array, select these 2 objects, enter, and select the center. Now I can make array for these 2 parallel lines. Go for polar array, select these 2 objects, enter, then pick the center, click. So here total we have 6 items, but actually we need 7 pairs. We counted it before, and go here and make it 7, and then enter. Now you can see we have 7 pairs. Then make sure you didn't turn on associative and close your array. Here the line that we needed is first one and second one. We have to keep these 2 lines and delete every other. So let's do that. Yes, we are done. Now you can see I selected everything other than first line and second line, and then right click and erase it. So we managed to find these 2 lines with the array command. And now I'm gonna draw this circle with the diameter 70 and diameter 30. Choose object and then circle with the diameter 70 and 30. So start from the center. This is 70, enter. One more circle with the diameter, and this time it is 30. Enter. Now we can trim off extra. I'm gonna choose the trim tool. I just need the connection between these two lines. Enter and easily trim off the remaining. Now if you focus over here, the only thing that you need to do is you have to mark this fillet. It is given the fillet has 2 millimeter radius all over. So to make the fillet, as usual, go and select the fillet option. And over here, we're gonna make 4 fillets. So that I'm gonna choose multiple. And on trim option, I'm gonna trim it. So choose trim and then radius, just enter 2 millimeter, enter. Then you can come over here, select this line and then this line. Since we selected trim option, it automatically trim out the remaining line. Trim and made the fillet and select this line and create the fillet. Then select this line, create the fillet. So this is how you can make the shape. So once we finish, we can make a polar array for this object. So select the polar command and select the object, enter, choose the sender for the array, and number of items is 6. It's okay. But if you check this one, how many items that we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. So let me change this thing into 7, enter. Now you can see it's arranged in a well manner, and close the array. So that's it. We managed to make up to this, and the only remaining portion is a small slit over here. So to draw this one, one information that we have is the diameter or the radius of this circle is 45. So let me take the center line and draw a circle at 45. So if you draw that circle, you have a very near circle over here. Control A and you can trim out the unnecessary part of this center line. So let the portion of center line be there within the slate for understanding, and the remaining portion is better delete because I'm going to draw one more line to avoid confusion. That is the best practice. I'm going to take the circle with the radius, and the radius given as 45. So let's start from here, pick, and the radius is 45. Enter. Now what I'm going to do, think about these two circles over here. One circle here, another one here. So this distance or this thickness is not given, but you can assume this as 4. So if it is 4, you can offset the circle 2 millimeter both sides. Let me show you how you can do it. Go and select offset tool. This time type 2 millimeter, enter. Select this circle, move here, click. And again select the middle circle, move here. So 2 millimeter down and 2 millimeter up. That's it. Now let me select these two circles and convert this into object layer. Now to find where you need to cut, here one information is available. This total angle is 30 degree. So it is obvious the half of that will be 15 both sides. Now you can take a line and construct 15 degree both sides. Let me go and select a construction layer. I'm going to choose line here and then come over here. You can draw a 15 degree. So to draw 15 degree, better go and select a polar tracking. And over here, I can choose the 1530 series and select the line. Start from here, click. We are on construction layer. So once you see 15 degree tracking, just click. That's it. And take a line once again. Start from here, click. Now again, you can track 15 degree right here. When it show 15, you can identify it with that tracking line. Click. That's it. Now we managed to find this. Here we can easily construct the semicircle. To construct semicircle, let me go and select object layer, take a 2-point circle, and you can connect this point with this point. Click, and then for this side, take 2-point circle and connect here up to this. That's it. Now we can trim this off. The first thing, go and select trim tool. I need a connection between these two lines. Enter. We trim off these circles, and then you can trim out. Here you can see this portion as well as this portion. So we are done with trimming. We managed to make this shape. So once you create that one, again you can go for polar array and select the object that you need to make array. That's it. Then enter and pick the center for the array. Click. Now we created 6 similar components. It's fine. This is what we want. And close your array. So that's it. We managed to make the shape with ease. And the last thing, I'm going to convert the boundary, the outer layer of this thing, as a single geometry. As we discussed before, I want to convert the boundary as a single geometry. So I'm going to use this command for Polyline, pedit, enter. Then I can choose the border. Select everything on the border. For that, I'm going to use this command pedit, enter, and then for pedit, you're going to choose multiple, because we have to select multiple lines here. Then select everything on the boundary line. It will take some time to pick every segment of this line. Then after, we're going to stitch it together. Once you finish your selection, just enter, then select join. Then it is asking the first distance, enter again, and that's it, escape. When you select, you can see it become a single object. So once you create this polyline, you can select this one and go for the polyline layer. So if you use polyline layer, it become like this. You know the problem here, we got a dotted line. So go to properties and make sure for polyline, change this into continuous line. That's it. Now it's fine. So we created a polyline and use a separate layer for that. So this is just for understanding purpose. That's the advantage of you make anything into polyline. Anytime you can change its attributes. The catch of this activity is how you can use arrays in a proper way to construct any complicated sketches, and at last how you can make polyline to combine to stitch lines and curves together. That's it. Thank you for watching. I will be coming up with another activity as soon as possible.